Hey, what is going on there, Guardians? Evade here and welcome back to Destiny Guides. In today's video, I have some new information for you about bounties coming to Destiny, some changes coming to the prismatic matrix, exotic armor fixes and quality of life changes, and much more. Alright Guardians, so let's first begin with bounties. They say with the original launch of Destiny, bounties provided a set of daily objectives that players could use to advance faction reputation or earn XP to level up their gear. These were removed to streamline the activity experience in Destiny 2 and reduce the number of chores that players felt compelled to complete each day. In retrospect, we realized this was an overcorrection, and optional daily objectives to achieve specific goals are something we want to restore. So with that being said, bounties are returning to Destiny 2 in update 1.2.3. And if you are familiar with the ones that dropped within the Taken King, these are similar to those, kind of the same thing here. These will be obtainable from a variety of vendors. They will award general XP as well as faction reputation and can be redeemable in the field as well. So you can be out there, complete a bounty, and redeem it right away to claim your rewards. There's also the possibility in Forsaken that you may see some of these bounties drop within the wild, which is actually pretty cool. Now there are two new mechanics when it comes to these bounties. Now a bounty will expire if left uncompleted, and acquiring them will cost a small amount of glimmer. They want to avoid the grab every bounty you see until your inventory is packed and sort them out later, without constraining players to the tiny inventory they found in previous iterations of the game. In Forsaken, more vendors will have more bounties on offer, and some will even provide legendary or better rewards for completing them. So an example for that at least is going to be the spider in the Tangled Shore. He's going to have bounties for you, go out, take down this, escaped prisoner, things like that. So that's pretty much how bounties are going to work, and that's actually coming out in 1.2.3, which is July 17th next week. Now next in the weekly update, they talk about some of the Game Informer stuff, their supers, flashpoints, Tangled Shore previews, and as well as a new exotic. Now I would have covered all of those in videos, but I did that before on Destiny Follower and Game Informer got kind of angry with me. They were okay with screenshots back then, but the whole gameplay thing they didn't really like, so I've kind of strayed away from that for now. So you can find those links on the weekly update if you're interested in checking that out. So next we have some quality of life changes as well as some exotic armor fixes. Now I'll leave these up on screen in a second, but I'll pick out some of the biggest ones. For the quality of life changes, I like this one right here. Mercury Forge weapons can now be obtained directly from Brother Vance if you've obtained them, so you can purchase them right after, let's say you accidentally dismantle it, you can purchase it from him. So the rest of the changes are pretty small, even the Mercury one was, but you can check them out for a bit. Next we can talk about the prismatic matrix. So apparently the original intent for the matrix was for it to be a special event, something to help players round their collections, as the odds of earning items in the game were a little difficult if there wasn't this sort of knockout list. Bungie says they had a limited number of weeks scheduled designed to keep repetition to a minimum. That schedule of curated offerings is coming to an end, so the feature will be going on a temporary hiatus starting next week. They say there will be more on this soon, and before the launch of September, they'll talk about that. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't remember if they told us that. Did they say this was going to be, here for a couple of weeks and then they're going to pull it out? I just thought this was something here to stay, and this is some news to me at least. Next up, the Moments of Triumph information. So as you know, this started, you can complete your triumphs right now and earn yourself t-shirts, the ghost, the sparrow, things like that, but they want to make a couple of things clear. Progress toward your triumphs and event rewards may be lost if players delete any characters on their account. So if you're planning to remove a character, keep that in mind. That could be something pretty huge. And the last thing on their list there, players will not be able to redeem completed triumphs for points or rewards until the Solstice of Heroes event goes live on July 31st, 2018. So you can jump in right now, complete your triumphs, complete the campaign, things like that, but these rewards aren't obtainable until then. And lastly, we talked about this before, but here are the times for the World's First if you're planning on competing in that, and these are as follows. So for the Eater of Worlds Prestige, you can start at 11 AM Pacific time on July 17th next week, and for the Prestige Spire of Stars, that starts at 10 AM Pacific time July 18th the next day, so you don't have conflicting times, they're a day apart, so you can compete in each of those if you wish. Anyway, Guardians, that's all I got for this video, just wrapping things up pretty quick. Nothing huge, but I wanted to talk about those bounties with you and get you this information. Let me know down below what other videos would you like to see regarding Forsaken and other secrets in the Destiny universe. Please be sure to like this video if you enjoyed and subscribe for some more awesome Destiny 2 news and entertainment. My name's Evade and I'll catch you Guardians in the next one.